Good morning, traders. Welcome back to Fidus Trading Channel, and we are back again with another daily markets analysis video. It is the 22nd of April 2025 on this beautiful Tuesday, and we have had some movements in the markets from yesterday, so let's take a look at what's happened and see how we can capitalize on it. So starting with the NAS 100, we are on the 4-hour time frame. What we can observe is that, let's take the indicators off for a second. Price has been trading below the 50 SMA. On the RSI, we are below 50, so very bearish signals coming out of the 4-hour. We have bearish structure in the form of lower highs, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower lows here, and we have not yet created new lower lows, but we have a structure of lower lows going on right there. So clearly very bearish signs coming out of the 4-hour, bringing back the levels. We can see we have a massive daily level still sitting at 17,300, which is price is yet to reach, with our bearish resistance trend line still intact. We have a break and retest level, which is now acting at resistance at 19,100. And if we go further in, we can see another level here at 18,080. Let's go into the 1 hour and take a look what's happening there. On the 1 hour time frame, we can see more bearish movement coming into play. We have the lower highs, the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high currently being formed. And upon that break and retest level of 18,080, we had two support touches there, and then we broke below, and now it looks like we are heading towards a resistance touch before we move further down. That being said, price is trading very close to the 50 SMA at the moment. We do have a pivot point here on the RSI within that sweet spot of 45.55. Price turned around within that zone. Still waiting to see if price will continue lower, but from what I can observe, it will continue lower. So I looked for a sell position there, and I've taken one on the 15-minute time frame. Just right there using price action and actually just getting rid of the indicators. And the RSI price is looking like it's moving up a little bit right now. But all in all, from a higher time frame, the bearish structure is still in place. So I'm very confident that this market will continue moving down from an intraday perspective. Let's take a look at US30. US30, also very bearish structure. Let's just get rid of the indicators for a second. Bring this back, bring the indicators back, the structural lines. So we can see price trading below the 50 SMA on the 4-hour. We are in the bearish territory of the RSI with bearish structure currently at play. Thus, we are looking more bearish than bullish, and we'll look for shorts at this level. Bringing structure back in, we can see the bearish resistance trend line is still very much intact, and price has broken below the bullish support trend line on the major time frame. So can expect some shorts to be at play there. Just looking at the current trend we have in play, we have some lower lows, lower highs. Let's go on to the 1 hour to observe that better. So we see price trading below the 50 SMA, very close to it. We have a pivot point here in the sweet spot of the RSI. So already started looking for some sells. We have lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower high, lower high, lower high. And I'm looking to trade short all the way to the support of 37,300 with resistance at 40,800, I would like to say. So market's going to keep moving up for a bit. On the lower time frame, I've already found a short position here within the consolidative zone. So as long as my stop loss is just above structure there, we should be okay. But of course, if it spikes and then moves down, that's all right. We'll just look for an opportunity once the spike takes place. But yeah, also short on the indices there. Gold continuing to make higher highs. So on the 4-hour time frame, we can observe the massive bullish move. Price is far above the 50 SMA, and we are on the overextended levels of the RSI on the overbought territory. We have higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher high structures. And if we go into the 1 hour, we can observe this in a little bit more detail. Price isn't exactly coming back to the break and retest zones, but it is getting very close to the 50 SMA, providing with some pivot points there. This one broke well below but we are currently at a pivot point. I would like to see it hop within the sweet spot before pivoting, and then I would look for a long opportunity to the upside. So definitely going long on dollar, currently in a retracement, so it's a perfect opportunity to get that long intraday position and making sure we close out before the momentum closes up on us. Checking Euro USD. Euro USD is very bullish at the moment. We have higher low structures, higher high. Currently in a retracement move right now, with price moving a little bit lower, potentially towards the 50 SMA, where price is trading above. We are currently bullish on the RSI, getting into that sweet spot. I can expect a potential test here at 1.142, and I would look for a push off that level to the upside. So looking for longs there. On EURUSD, still consolidating for the most part, but it seems that there are some shorts at play. I would need to see further structure to confirm these shorts. But from what we can observe, price is trading below the 50 SMA, and we are in the bearish territory of the RSI at the moment. So yeah, if everything goes according to plan, we'll wait for a nice little retracement to about 161,300 and then take a short position from there. USDJPY is very bearish at the moment. Price is trading comfortably below the 50 SMA. We have lower high, lower low structures currently at play, and we are on an impulse move to the downside. So I would like to see some sort of decent retracement, potentially a lot higher than what the 1 hour is giving us, because we hit this overextended range here with RSI divergence. So I'd like to see a pop at least up to about 142,375 before I look for any sort of entry opportunity. Just coming back into the 4 hour. Yeah, 142 looks a little bit more validated than the other ones do. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. We are in the overextended territory of the RSI in the 4 hour, and we do need some type of move back to that 50 RSI. So yeah, using 4 hours as a base, I'm going to be waiting for price to enter that sweet spot in the retracement move before I look for any shorting positions. Taking a look at Bitcoin making some highs. We're definitely on a bullish move now. We have some higher low structures intact with higher highs. Price trading above the 50 SMA. We're on the overextended territory of the RSI. On the 1 hour, we're definitely trading higher. I would like to see price come back and test the 85,900 zone and look for a move to the upside. Dollar indices is definitely moving lower. We're very bearish on this. We broke that consolidation to the downside. We can expect a move up to about 99.28 before a further move down, but I am bearish on the dollar. Trading below the 50 SMA, we hit the overextended territory on the RSI, and we are currently in that retracement move. And once I hit that sweet spot, I'll definitely be able to identify when price starts turning around right there. Yen index, we're moving up, definitely above the 50 SMA. We're in the overextended territory of the RSI, also in need of a retracement. Once we get that nice little retracement to the downside, we'll collect some liquidity from there, and it will allow for a move to the upside. If we just bring up the line graph, we can kind of see where the structures lie. And yeah, I would like it to come back towards that structure before trading to the upside again. Yen is hitting the bearish resistance trend line currently, so I do expect a drop. Not a significant one, but at least one that tests the 50 SMA, gets out of the overextended territory on the RSI, potentially within the sweet spot at 50 on the RSI for a decent retracement, and then once the retracement is complete, trading to the upside. In terms of the VIX indices, we are above 30. We are at 32 right now. So it's very much a risk-off environment. People aren't looking to take risk with indices and things like that. So it's risk-off. Gold goes up. Currencies, depending if it's the greenback goes down when it's risk-off. And yeah, we will just have to wait and see how this impacts in the long term. So that is pretty much the analysis analysis for today. Nice little short, quick one. If there's any other pairs you would like me to go in depth on within the analysis, just let me know. Like I mentioned, today's Tuesday, so there's no real fundamental news to trade out of. So it's very much a technical day. So yeah, just keep your head about you, stick to your strategy, make sure you manage your risk management. And I'm wishing you all a very, very profitable day. Signing off for now. I will catch you in the next video. Cheers, traders.